Live from J. David Ramsey Stadium on the campus of Bear River High School. Touchdown Productions, now in our 16th season of high school sports television, is proud to present Bear River Bruin football. Tonight, in our second Bruin telecast, your Bear River Bruins take on the undefeated Center Cougars. It's a must-win situation for the Bruins, and all of this football action begins right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The Bruins finally come home after a 4-game road trip, only to face another undefeated team, the Center High Cougars. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Marty Mortensen, the voice of Bear River football, joined by our newest member of the broadcast team. And in the booth here tonight, Scott Hopper. Our producer and director for tonight's telecast is Gilbert M. Dominguez, and he is joined by Daniel Paddock, Remington King, and Paul Town. Scott, it's week number 3 of the PVL season, and already this is a must-win game for the Bruins tonight.
That's right, Marty. Last week, there were 3 undefeated teams in the PVL. Tonight, there are only 2 after the Bruins lost at Placer last week. So, for the second consecutive week, Bear River will face an undefeated team in the league.
And Center has yet to play Placer-Hillman, but both of these teams have already played Colfax, and last week the Cougars really took it to the Falcons with a 34-14 win, which was 10 points better than the Bear River win over Colfax in week 1.
Marty, the reason for that is the dynamic duo of Jawan Blair and Terrell Anderson. Together they have averaged 33 points a game while only giving up 17.5.
And as we saw last week, Scott, the Bear River defense will have to come up with another big game to stop the Cougars' offense. So there you have it, folks. We've got another good one on tap for you tonight. Thanks for spending your TV time with us wherever you are watching on NCTV Channel 11 Comcast, Suddenlink Channel 16, or on the web at the Game of the Week, your YouTube channel, or on NevadaCountyTV.org. Tonight, it's the Cougars' high-powered offense against the Bear River defense. We've got the coin toss, national anthem, and the kickoff coming up right ahead as you stay with us as the Bear River Bruins take on the Center Cougars, coming up next on your Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The Owl has been part of Mill Street for 132 years. The hand-carved Austrian cherrywood bar was built in 1880, and the food has become legendary with entrees including steak and prawns cooked to perfection.
We put 3 new HD TVs in the bar and the lounge area. We're going to be starting a Monday Night Football special. We'll have different specials in the bar.
And enjoy a great meal with family and friends at the new Owl Grill and Saloon. We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
There we got the Pioneer Valley League standings. Placer on top along with Center, and Bear River in third place currently with a 1-1 record, 6-1 overall. Followed by Lincoln, Colfax, and football. You're watching exclusive coverage of Bruin football on your Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools. We have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics. We have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world. We carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair it or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home and has a new line of whole house fans which will save you energy. They're also your headquarters for big screen TVs in Grass Valley, including the new 3D TVs, and feature the First Alert security systems as well as the famous Beam Central Vac system. It's fun and function at the Beam Easy Living Center in Grass Valley. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fun starts at Top This, your premier accessory outfitter for truck, RV, marine, and fishing. Top This is Grass Valley's only outfitter with access to millions of products and the knowledge to help you choose what's right for you. They're serious about outfitting your truck, boat, or RV. As for fishing, talk to Chuck. Top This, your premier accessory outfitter for truck, RVs, marine, and fishing. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Welcome back to J. David Ramsey Stadium on the campus of Bear River High School. Marty Mortensen along with Scott Hopper saying thank you for joining us here tonight. The Bruins have won the toss, and they have decided to defer to the Cougars, and they'll get the ball starting in the second half. So we're all set and ready for a big game here tonight, Scott. I'd like to point out that school's been off all week. The football team has come out and practiced at their usual time, 3 o'clock, for all during the week. I was here at practice yesterday, but the sparse crowd because everybody's gone. So this is going to be an exciting game, a must-win situation for the Brewers if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. And we're about ready for the kickoff. So you got anything to add here as we get ready?
Well, as I sit here, I do notice the sparse crowd as well. I'm excited for tonight's contest because of the playoff implications moving forward. Very important game for both teams.
So there's a picture of the stand. The band's not even here. We're way off in the corner of the right where we normally sit. But here comes a kickoff. Nielsen will kick it, a short kick, taken at the 30. And coming up immediately and making that tackle, that was Botsford. So the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. And we're ready to go. Big game tonight, as we pointed out, as the Bruins had a very good practice session this week. Although if you were listening here and listening to Terry Logue, you wouldn't think it was going too well, but hopefully they focused up. So here's the first play from scrimmage. It's a pitch back to the fullback, trying to turn the corner, but coming up and making that tackle was Botsford again. He had a big game last week. The ball carrier was Bolari, and that was a loss of about a yard. So the Cougars have got those 2 big runners. Shotgun formation. Oh, he's hammered right at the start of the play. Oh, Botsford again in there.
Okay, we'll go to the replay. And that's Juwan Blair. And there's Botsford. in on both tackles so far.
So now it's 3rd down and about 13. And let's see if the Bruins can hold them. It looks like the Cougars are kind of mixed up here. Anderson.
4 wide receiver set.
Yep. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be brought down to the line of scrimmage. And that was Zach Winter, who had a big week last week against Placer. And once again, he steps up. Botsford and Winter doing a fine job here. So the Cougars will be forced to punt, where it'll be 4th down and about 13. And back deep to receive is Dowling. On one side, there's a good kick.
And Caleb Johnson.
And it is taken, but being brought down on the 40-yard line. Bear River will have good field position. Johnson, the tackle was made by Eldridge, the tackle. So Bear River now has got a chance here on their first series as the Cougars go 3 and out with 3 yards lost. So here come the Bruins. Back in shotgun formation is Smith. In motion is Ragusa. Over the right side is Botsford, the ball carrier. He picks up about 4 yards.
That's a good way to start the game for the Bruins. They've had a little trouble on offense, at least last week.
Reese comes into the ball game. Back in shotgun formation again will be Smith. 2 backs in the backfield. Pass out into the flat. Connects to Kimball. Kimball down the sideline. Gets all the way down to about the Cougar 42-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. First down Bruins. It's kind of a little wobbly pass there, Scott.
It was a wobbly pass, but you know, it's effective. And Kimball seems to be his go-to man.
Yeah, take a look at the replay here as wobbled up there. Mike.
There wasn't anybody within 5 yards of him.
Here's a handoff over the right side, trying to sweep, trying to turn the corner, can't do it, being brought down in there nicely. That was Caleb Johnson, the ball carrier, and Cody Hurd will not be on offense tonight. He talked to his mom tonight and noticed in practice yesterday he wasn't doing any offensive work at all, just on defense. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, so they're keeping him from carrying the ball tonight. Dowling's back after a week off, being hurt now, rolling out, looking to pass right over the middle into double coverage, almost triple coverage there. That was intended for Kramer. So that'll bring up 3rd down.
Smith has more time in the backfield this week than last.
So it'll be 3rd and 12. See if they can't get it down, pick up a few yards. If they do have to try for a field goal. Nielsen out at practice yesterday was kicking him from about 35 yards out. So could be a good offensive weapon there. Back to pass, looking. Thrown over the middle, and it's tipped. Oh, it's intended for Kimball, but coming up, that looked like Gervais was who tipped that ball. So Bear River will have to punt and for the sideline and get try to get the ball out of bounds down towards close to the goal line. So
with both teams having a possession so far at 8:34, it's still 0-0.
Here comes the kick. Heading for the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds about the 22. And that's where they spot it. They'll stop that run back. They don't want to get burned. Last year, Bear River tied the game up with about 37 seconds left to go in the game against Center last year. And they kicked off, and the back ran it back for a touchdown, and Bear River lost the game. So that was a tough loss for Bear River.
So there's a little bit of a grudge.
Yeah,
there.
so now they're angling for the sideline. So here come the Cougars.
So we haven't seen the quarterback do much yet.
They're keying on him now. There's a handoff up the middle. It got a little bit of a hole, but Bear River stops him right at the line of scrimmage. Oh, he squirms forward for a couple, but there may be a penalty. It might be a face mask. Let's see what they're going to call. Yeah, they're going to call a face mask. That'll be 15-yard penalty. That'll. Yeah, I saw that too. Oh, that'll put them out on their own 40. Can't make those kind of mistakes against a good team like these Cougars. So here come the Cougars. Looking to pass, first time tonight. He's going to get. Oh, look at he breaks away. And coming up and making that stop was Zach Winter. But it looked like, I think it was it Beardsley,
65 or 66 that flushed him out of the pocket.
So just a gain of about a half yard. That'll bring up second and let's call it 10. Shotgun formation again. Single back. There's a handoff up the middle. And being stopped right away. That was Winter again.
Winter has been very consistent so far this season on defense. Is he the captain on defense? Do you know?
I think Cody Hurd was at one. I don't know if Winter's calling the signals now or not. Rolling, looking back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to run it. And they flushed him out. But he's got some good speed. Turning the corner. He's going to get a block. And it's going to be short of the first down, though. And that'll bring up fourth down. Oh, did he get a first down? Ah, my mistake. I didn't think he got it. That was Anderson. Let's see on the replay.
So it looks like a foot race with number 43.
That's no contest because Anderson's got a lot of speed. And there's Kimball comes up and knocks him out of bounds. So it's 1st and 10. There's a handoff up the middle, and he's going to be stopped short a few yards.
Inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line. Second down at about 7, maybe 8.
So they're going to show containment on Anderson because once he gets to the outside, he's got some good speed and he turns it upfield. So it's 2nd down and about 8. There's a fake handoff when he's on a keeper trying to go to the outside, but I missed tackle. He's going to get a first down.
Austin Dowling looked like he had a chance at it for a no-gainer.
Once they get to the outside, they're going to pick up some yardage with that intense speed that both Anderson and Valeri show. So let's see if the Bruins can stop this drive. Continue to drive down the. There's a handoff, trying to go over the right side, trying to turn it up, picks up a couple.
Number 1, Robert Gervais.
Gervais was the ball carrier. Tackled in there by Barrios.
The ball carrier. Just a yard, 2nd down.
2nd down and 9. Crowd very quiet here tonight. Is it a lot of people still on vacation here on a Friday night? Here come the Cougars now. Same formation, 2 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be stopped for a short gain of about 2.
The ball carrier, not much doing.
Tackled in there by Barrios.
Kramer and Dowling double teaming on the tackle there for the Bruins. Bring up 3rd down and about 8 for the Cougars.
So it's a big 3rd down. Let's see if somebody call a timeout here. No, Bear River does, so that'll be the first timeout for the Bruins.
All right, timeout Bruins, that is their first charge.
Don't forget to join us next week as the Nevada Union Miners take on the Del Oro Golden Eagles. That's going to be a big game, and Comcast Channel 11, the Suddenlink Channel 16, Wave Broadband Channel 20, and look for it on YouTube on YouTube.com. User Game of the Week. It's going to be an exciting ball game. The Miners got their backs up against the wall, and they'll take on a real big rival there, the Del Oro Golden Eagles. Del Oro is playing Granite Bay tonight, and Del Oro and Granite Bay are both undefeated, so that'll be an exciting game. A big game next week. Well, it's 3rd down and about 8. All right, looking back, the pass, and he's going to be sacked in there by Cody Hurd. Shot the gap, came in there, and nice play. But he's been doing that all year. There's a good shot of Cody Hurd as he came in and sacked. No one touched him as he came across the line of scrimmage. Take a look at the replay right here now.
Just shoots.
Here comes Cody. And takes him down. Cody is a very good defensive player. Now they'll go into punt formation. High snap, ball's kicked. Left-footed kicker, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 10-yard line, looks like. Going to be marked at about the 8.
That was a big stop by Hurd. It felt like the Cougars were putting a march together. Really nice job by the senior.
That Cody's had a illustrious career. We saw him when he first came up in the junior Bruin program, and I talked to his aunt, and I told her, I said, this kid is going to be a player, and he has been all through his football career here. There's a handoff. That looked like Dowling over the left side, and he picks up some good yardage.
Good first down run there by number 11. That's Austin Dowling for the Bruins across the 10-yard line up to about the 14.
I was looking at the stats here, and Bear River has used roughly 12 running backs on the season, where the Cougars look like their primary carriers are their quarterback and their running back, Anderson and Belair.
Here come the Bruins. In motion is Dowling. Pitch back. Takes it to the left side. Got a first down, and he's got more.
Dowling again with the run.
Dowling was had a mild concussion in the last game of the preseason, and so he couldn't play against Colfax, but he's coming out strong here this week. In fact, it was against Colfax where he got hit. All right, there's a handoff over the right side, big hole between guard and tackle. That's Botsford.
47 Brad Botsford right up the middle.
Bear River on the move.
They are. They're just running right at the Cougars.
Second down and 4.
So Smith comes back into the huddle with the play. Pitch back to Dowling, cutting it up. He's got about 4 yards and maybe 5 as he looks like he gets the first down.
Up to the 40-yard line. That's good for another Bruins first down behind the good lead blocking by Jerry Kerman, the left tackle on that play.
So good line work by the Bruins up front.
We have Kimball and Tipton back in the game.
In motion is Ragosa. Turns it over the right side and grinds his way for some yardage. Following Furman, the big blocker downfield. Smith back over to the sideline, picking up the play. So it's second down and about 7 for the Bruins. There's a good shot of Furman right there, number 75. Now they got a quick handoff up the middle, and that only goes for a couple. That was Andrew Reese, the ball carrier. 1:52 left to go in this first quarter. A defensive struggle here so far. Both teams unable to get inside the 20. So here come the Bruins on third down. Let's see if there's going to be a pass here. No, it's a pitch back going over the right, and he's going to be short of the first down. Got out to about the 47. That was Michael Tipton.
Picks up maybe a yard or 2. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3 for the Bruins.
Let's see if they go for it.
Closing in on a minute.
Now they're going back to punt. So
28 Sean Harwood back to punt for the Bruins.
good snap in there. There's the kick going for angling for the sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 18-yard line, where the Cougars will take over. 1st and 10.
So far, the game is pretty defensively minded. Both teams are moving the ball between the 40s. Not a lot of big plays at this point.
Just the Cougars on defense have given up only 8 more points than the Bruins, and the Bruins, they're both in the 150, 160 points so far through 7 games. So here we go. He's going to pitch back, and let's see if they're going to be able to bring him down. No, he's going to get almost 8 yards on the carry. That was Bolera.
That Mid-Arc Gallop for the Bruins is a big fundraising event put on by the Bruin Boosters.
So that'll be 2nd down and about 3.
And they're selling tickets tonight right here in the center section of the main bleachers. All you have to do is put your hand up, say you're ready to buy tickets, they'll set you up. Or you can get more information at BearRiverHighSchoolFootball.com.
2 flankers out here to the right, 2 to the left. Rolling out, being rushed. He throws the ball out of bounds. A good rush in there by Savoy. Almost had him, but just could not bring him down. It would have been a big loss.
The Bruins are doing a very nice job defending the pass, specifically by applying pressure to the quarterback. Here's a replay. And there's Savoy.
Good stiff arm there, but
looks like a face mask.
Fortunately, he had the back to the referee, so couldn't see it. Here comes the 3rd down and 3 now. And they stopped him in a flag down.
Little draw play up the middle is snuffed out by the Bruin defense.
Looked like Botsford.
Penalty marker down right at the line of scrimmage as Berrios made the stop first with the Bruins.
Let's see what the call is. It's going to be holding against.
A holding penalty against the Cougars.
Are they going to take him back, or are they going to have him punt? What do you think, Scott?
You know, at this juncture, it's a tough call, but I'd say you're probably going to have to move him back.
They're going to decline the penalty. That's what I would have done. I doubt whether they'll go for it here. That'll end of the first quarter. So now they'll move it all the way on down. We had a good vantage point from where we were, and now they're going to move it all the way down at the other end of the field.
We're going to need to break out your binoculars.
We'll get that good camera work in there by our stellar camera operators, Daniel Paddock, Remington King, and Paul Town, doing an excellent job out there under the fine direction of Gilbert Dominguez. So a beautiful night here. Crescent moon. There's a good shot of your YouTube.com user Game of the Week scoreboard, and at the end of the first quarter, no score. So Bear River on offense has not scored in 5 consecutive quarters. 4 from last week on offense, that is. And so now, oh, there's a shot of the crescent moon up there. This time next week, this field may not be in as this good a shape because the moon is out tonight, but clouds are rolling in on Sunday and looks like rain all week. So get my rain gear out if I'm going to be out on the golf course this week, coming week. Got a Friday during the day and Saturday during the day. The Brownout tournament at 3rd annual at Auburn Valley. Well, back in punt formation, there's still discussion going on with the head referee and one of the linesmen. So let's see if what they've decided here. I guess they're going to put it in play. So back to receive is Dowling. Here's the snap and kick. Keeping it away from Dowling, and it's picked up in there by Johnson. Johnson, he looked like he had a good run for the sideline, but when that was brought down immediately, so the Bruins will start in good field position on about the 45-yard line of the Cougars. And that's where they mark it. And we're starting this second quarter. Still no score. And Smith comes in with the play. Here come the Bruins. Kimball out to the right in motion as Ragusa handoff cuts it up the middle, and he picks up a couple.
This is the best starting field position that the Bruins have received all night.
Spencer Bracey on that tackle, number 62. So the play being signaled in to Dylan Smith. Oh, no, they're going to bring it in with Botsford. Coming out is Reese. They're going to have to hurry it up because they waited quite a long time. Rolling out, looking, and caught in there by Kramer. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, I thought he had it in his hands from my angle. They were so far away that these old eyes just can't. So it'll be 3rd and 8 on that incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 11:05 in this second quarter as the game continues to move quickly. There's the rollout.
Number 5 threw a little bit behind him.
Yeah, he had it in his hands.
Had him. He had him.
That was Kramer. Looking to pass, looking. Nobody there, rolling out now. Can't run with it. He's going to be sacked back at the 50-yard line. Had 3 receivers in the pattern, but couldn't find anybody. His primary receiver was Kimball down the far sideline, and he was double covered. So he had no place to go. Tried to tuck it in and run with it, but no luck there. So Harwood going to punt, and it's a low kick. And let's see where it's going to be picked up. And they cover it up. Nicely done in there by the Bruins. That was Furman.
And a 7-yard return.
And also coming in with a big tackle was Silva, number 65.
Let's go to the replay.
There's the good cover up. Well, the first one to hit him was Duncan.
That was excellent coverage.
Well, here come the Cougars. The ball is spotted on the 15-yard line. 10-12 left to go in the first half. Scoreless game. Quick handoff up the middle. Closing in the hole there, but picking up about 5 yards. That was McKnight, the first one to hit him. Belair, the ball carrier, was stopped for about 4 yards, a little over 4 yard gain.
Well, the fans are starting to kick in.
Yeah, well, cheerleaders have moved up into the stands trying to get them excited. This is a small crowd for a Bear River game. And there's a first down. I got fooled on the play. That was Anderson on a keeper. He gets a first down. Ragosa on the tackle. Yeah, Anderson is the second leading rusher in the PVL, and he's got a lot of moves and a lot of different options to go with here. Spread formation, looking to pass quickly. And the ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage, and no one in the vicinity. Closest one was Kimball, but no chance there. So that'll bring up second down and 10.
Really nice defensive pressure from the Bruins tonight. I've noticed that there's always somebody in the vicinity of the quarterback at the release time.
Edie comes into the ball game for the Bruins. Two receivers out to the right and to the left, rolling back on a handoff. Gets a good block, and Dowling comes up and stops him. I got a penalty flag. It might be a holding. Zach Winter says it's against the Cougars, and he is right. A lot of times you can't believe that, though. Sometimes the kids are saying, "Oh no, that was against them." They're clapping his hands, everything else, but.
And it's usually the kid that caused the penalty. Yeah. He's begging, "Hey, I didn't do that.
Yeah,
Coach, don't look at me."
It was a holding call. Second down and about 20. They might be forced to pass here. So Anderson back. Shotgun formation, looking. Plenty of time. Nobody rushing. The pass was thrown high over the receivers. Gervais was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up third down and long. Good coverage in the secondary in there by the Bruins.
So we'll see another pass here.
I would think so.
The Bruins should get good field position once again.
Yeah, well, it's Anderson might roll out and then take it on up. We'll have to see what happens here. Bear River's got to stay in their lanes to try to stop this. They haven't had a good pass rush. They've been playing. There looks like a hold there on incomplete. I don't know if they're going to call that or not. Savoy, it looked like he was held trying to get in there. He was putting a pass rush on. But that'll bring up fourth down. Bear River holds, and now going back to your comment, it looked like that the Bear River should be able to get good field position. Johnson and Dowling back. Let's see, there's the kick. Good strong kick. And it's coming in. It's going to be taken in there by Johnson. He slips and falls on about the 48-yard line. It's getting a little cooler out here, so and a little dampish, and so the field a little slippery. And we got the electric blanket warmed up, sitting on number 9, but so far we have not used it at this point in time. As we get farther into the game, and these old bones start creaking, and we may have to put it on there, Scott.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, here come the Bruins. In motion, Ragusa. Hand off to the first man through, and that went nowhere. As that was Reese.
Preston Dobbins, number 52.
Dobbins made the stop.
Spencer Bracey.
I think the Bruins may be forced to put that ball in the air to pick up some yardage. Try to get the ball out to Kimball. He's out flanked to the left, in motion, rolling out. Now they hand it off on a rollout to Dowling, and he picks up. Botsford. So he picks up about 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.
Number 5 in on the stop along with Dobbins.
There's doing the play-by-play is Tom Fitzsimmons. He's the radio voice of Nevada County. I'll stand up and take the TV voice of Nevada County, but there is Tom Fitzsimmons doing his usual fine job covering the Bruins this year. A low snap, looking over the middle, and there should be a flag right there, and there's 2 flags coming in. That was intended for Ragosa, but he got hit by 2 guys going up with the ball. You just can't do that. Their center on the JV tonight, Bear River did win the JV contest. Some great running in there tonight by Garrett Ramsford, as Bear River JVs came up with a big win, 14-12, and the Cougars JV secondary had about 5 calls against them during the night for pass interference, and you just can't do that. All right, here comes in T formation there, rolling, looking in deep to Savoy. He kind of pushed off a little bit. Well, that was Kramer. 6 was Savoy, but excuse me on that one. That first time the Bruins have worn their home jerseys this year with the red. They've been on 4 weeks in a row with white jersey.
Well, so far this season, the Bruins have compiled roughly 2,200 yards, and 1,074 have come by the air. But it looks like tonight that they're spending more time on the ground. Last couple of plays, they're starting to air it out.
So it's 2nd down and 10. In motion for the Bruins is Tipton. Short screen pass. Oh, by that is Reese, and he really put his head down and plowed over the defender. Let's see what they give him. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.
Let's take a look at the replay here.
Nice catch.
Spectacular catch there.
Now watch this. He just barreled into him. Oh, man.
Oh, he knocked that big boy on his back.
Yeah. Here come the Bruins. A pitch back. There's a flag, and it may be holding. Let's see. They threw it in the vicinity of the offensive line. That flag was quick to come into play there.
Close to the 1st down.
Nielsen has been over here warming up. His leg and possible field goal situation, but they're going to step this one off. That'll bring up 3rd down and long.
Did you see that high school boy kick that
yeah,
67-yarder? Wow.
Yeah, I think you posted it on your blog, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, I watched that. 67 yards. Wow. Missed the all-time record for high school by only 1 yard. I was for
somebody kicked one further than that.
68 yards.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was quite a feat. So Kimball goes out far left. Smith now looking over the middle. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. And that ball was intended for Ragosa, but it was intercepted by Tolentino. So they'll have the ball on the 35-yard line. Threw it into double coverage.
We're going to take a look at the replay here.
Nice tight spiral, but right into double coverage. So they'll take over now, 1st and 10. They'll have to step up here and hold them. Looking for a pass. Out in the flat, nobody there. They had 2 receivers in the pattern.
So with 5.5 to go before the half, that was our first turnover. Where last week it was a turnover on the first offensive play. It's been a relatively clean game so far.
Here come the Cougars, 2nd and 10. 4 receivers in the pattern. And there's the option run. He's trying to break it. He does. Look at him scat through the line. He gets all the way up to the 50-yard line. Once Barrios makes the stop, but once he gets into the secondary, he's got some moves. That's Anderson. He's on his way.
Looks like the Bruins are having a difficult time not necessarily defending the option play at the running back position, but the option off the quarterback.
Well, on the 50-yard line with 5:17 left to go in this first half. There's a handoff to the big back. He trying to arm tackle him, can't do it, and he runs him out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So that, right now, that interception is looking very big for the Cougars. There's another first down, 2 first downs in a row on 1st and 10 and 2nd and 10.
They have a tremendous amount of speed in that backfield.
Right, they do, and you can't arm tackle these guys. Got to hit them low. Same formation. 2 backs in the backfield there. Handoff over the right side and swarming in there on the tackle, trying to tackle the ball. Gets 5 yards. Harwood to tackle. And let's see who the ball carrier was. It was probably referee timeout. All right, look at this. Touchdown Productions is offering you 8 ways to watch all this exciting football action in the foothills. Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, Wave Broadband, ACTV Channel 20, YouTube.com/user/game of the week, and go out to touchdownproductions.com and look for the link and check out the broadcast. Fake handoff into the middle. He's trying to take it up, looking for a pass, well covered in the secondary. Anderson is sacked in the backfield. Botsford on the tackle.
3rd down and long.
3rd down and about 9 for the Cougars, but that doesn't seem to bother them at all. Even with their running the ball, they don't have to pass it.
They've struggled with the pass.
Yeah, they have. Good coverage in the secondary by the Bruins.
I thought the Bruins did a nice job last week as well against Placer. I think they only gave up 30 yards.
Looking to pass again. They got a man over the middle. Not there, but now he's going to try to run to the outside. No containment. And he's going to be shot. There's going to be short of the first down, but there's a flag down. Let's see if there's a hold. Or a block in the back. Let's see what it is. It's a holding against the Cougars. That'll take them back. You got to have containment, Scott, on the quarterback. Someone's got to spy on him because once he breaks that first tackle, he's gone. Anderson's got some great speed. He's a junior, 5'9", 160 pounds.
Let me tell you, I don't think I'd want to try and chase him down.
No.
He is very quick. He runs like a jackrabbit. Bouncing, cutting to the outside, avoiding the card.
So here it is now. It's 3rd and about 18. And a good rush in there. He's hit. And there's going to be a
that was Cody
Hurd put the rush from his secondary spot and just hit him as he threw the ball. So now it'll be 4th down. They'll try to punt the ball back into deep into Bruin territory. Dowling's going back. May have to watch for. Well, this kicker is not it's not one of their ball. He's a good left-footed kicker. Let's see if they're going to let it go. And it's going to be down on about the 12-yard line by Tate. Senior 175 for the Cougars. So now the Bruins with 2:48 left to go in this first half, a no-score ball game, and it's going to be a long drive. They're going to start on their own 12-yard line.
Tough field position going into the half here.
Barry Zito tonight, 7 2/3, 6 strikeouts, and only 1 walk. No earned runs.
Here come the handoff. Inside. Picks up some good yardage. I mean, I guess Bear River will be content to run this out here. They can get a first down. Linesman talking to Kramer about something. So 6 yards to go for a first down. Bear River in no hurry here.
And that was the ball carrier, Ragosa, who is the leading rusher on the team with 301 yards.
So here come the Bruins. Possible passing situation. Rolling back is Dillon, looking over the middle. He's got Kramer. Kramer gets a first down on about the 31-yard line. Good coverage in the secondary by the Cougars, but what happened was, Scott, that he got just behind the linebacker, and now you can take a look and describe this to us. He's caught the ball, and now he comes up and he got him on the shoulder pad there. Pulled him down, but it's a 1st and 10, 1:48 left. Clock's running. Looking again, pass out in the flat, and it's almost picked off.
They're calling an incomplete pass on that.
That was to Ragosa.
He did slip and fall.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball on the Bear River 30-yard line. Dylan Smith's got to be careful with those sideline down and outs. Defensive back can step in front. Looking. He's going to get sacked. And coming in with a big tackle there was Bracey.
Ragosa was splitting deep. He was wide open if he could have just had a few extra seconds.
Unfortunately, Smith didn't have enough time to throw it.
Watch Ragosa. He just cut. Yeah, boom. He was gone.
Yeah, he did get behind his defender.
No time.
No, and so that's a loss of about 4 yards. That brings up 3rd down. Handoff right up the middle. And that'll run some time off the clock. Botsford, the ball carrier, but center will call timeout, and they'll make the Bruins kick it with 53 seconds left in the first half. This game has moved right along. Not much excitement from the sparse crowd here tonight. Take a look at the PVL standings as Placer on top and center tied with Placer with 2-0. Placer still undefeated. Center and Placer has beaten Foothill by a big number, and Bear River. Bear River 1-1 with that loss last week to Placer. So 6-1. And you can see followed by Lincoln, Colfax, and Foothill. We did have a score from Brian Hudson, the PA announcer, that Placer and Lincoln were tied at 0. First quarter score. So Lincoln's putting up some good defense against the Hillman. Try to angle this one out of bounds. You don't want a big run back here. Good snap in there by Smith. Kick, a little spiral, and going to be picked up down the sideline. And no one's going to be there to tackle him. He's going to go right on by. Could tackle from behind. Falls down on the 5-yard line with 36 seconds left to go. That was Reese that saved the touchdown. Boy, I tell you, they worked on it at practice yesterday, and they tried to angle it out of bounds. So now this is dangerous territory here. They're down on the 6-yard line. See, the ball did not get out of bounds, and the good kick coverage but once he gets by the first defender, and now he's got 3 to go through, and he gets by there, and then he's off to the races. But coming up and making a touchdown-saving tackle with a trip was a good play in there by Reese. So here's a power formation going on. They stopped. No, looks like they stopped him short, but it's going to be a touchdown. It is. Wow, that's got to be heartbreaking for the Bruins. Oh boy, how deflating is that? 7-0. If they can make this extra point. That was Swen, the ball carrier. Cooper, attempt the extra point. Let's see how the snap goes. Ball snap, put down, and it is good. Wow. Scott, that was a heartbreak there. Oh. 36 seconds left to go. And see, that's been the Achilles heel of these Bruins over the years. And there's your YouTube.com user Game of the Week scoreboard.
So now is that the 6th quarter that the Bruins offense has failed to score? Let's take a look at that scoring play there.
Looks like they stopped him short, Swain, but he kept driving his legs and moving the pile. And with 20, that only took about 8 seconds off the time. So now Bear River faced against a 7-0 halftime deficit with yep. Here's the run back, Scott. Why don't you tell us what happened here?
Okay, picked up the ball at the 40 and literally just ran it right up the middle and cut a little bit here and there. But ultimately, he ran right up the middle.
And if
it wasn't for the speed of
Reese,
it would have been over a lot quicker. But here we sit going into half, 28 seconds with the kick.
Picking up the ball is Hurd, and he goes out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, where it'll be first.
Let's go back to the touchdown. Let's take a look at that replay.
He was stopped there, and now it's 1st and goal. And then they come up with the big 5-yard run, and there it is, as he just continues to drive and drive.
Just drove the pile.
Right into the end zone. That was Joe Swen, running back junior, 5'8", 205 pounds. A load to bring down. Let's see what happens here as Bear River's got 24 seconds. Oh, fumble!
No.
On a low snap. Let's see who got it. Center got the ball. Wow. 19 seconds left to go.
We're looking at back-to-back scores with 30 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, there's a good possibility that could happen as Bear River just a couple of miscues here, and they've got themselves backed up against the wall. They're going to have to step it up here, or they're going to be looking at a 14-0 score going into halftime when they played so well. Looking to pass. out in the all alone, but the ball was caught short of the first down. 13 seconds left to go. He was wide open out in the flat. There was nobody on him.
Second and about 2, you know, they're looking at maybe the 17, 18-yard line.
Timeout called as Terry Logue goes out.
I bet he's not too happy.
No, if they don't hold him here, I don't want to be in that locker room at halftime. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, special teams has been, like I said, over the years. Don't know what it is, but I was out here on Thursday and they were practicing the special team coverage and trying to kick the ball out of bounds. But those things happen.
And most people talk about offense and they talk about defense and they rarely talk about the special teams, but a lot of games are won and lost right there.
Absolutely right about that. So here they come. It's second down and about 2. 13 seconds left to go. Gonna put the big rush on them. And they got the pass away and coming down, saving the tackle. I mean, the touchdown was
inside the 15-yard line.
Harwood. Big defensive play right there. They had a big rush on the quarterback. Now a timeout is called by Center with 6 seconds left to go.
You think they'll have enough time for 2?
I doubt it. Now watch this rush in here. Cody Hurd comes right up the middle and gets right on by, and nobody touched him, and he's going right at the.
Looks like it might have been a set screen pass.
And but then coming up and making that tackle very nicely was Harwood, who saved a touchdown.
He had a hand on the ball. He was close to stripping that.
Well, the big play right here for the Bruins. Another big rush again. A pass going into the end zone. It's going to be intercepted. No, it was intercepted and dropped and then caught. Well, Center with a big touchdown. Wow.
It looked like Kimball had his hands on that ball, and somehow it was taken away.
Oh my goodness, that was heartbreak.
So
no time left. That was all he had to do was just knock that thing down. Tried to go up for the interception, knock it down. The half is over. Wow, they scored 2 touchdowns in 36 seconds. That's got to be it. There was a movement there, but the kick is going to be good.
This is not the homecoming, so to speak. Bruins have been on the road for a while. That was not the first half that we expected to see.
No, that one should have gone into the halftime with a score of 0-0, but that's football. There's your YouTube.com user Game of the Week scoreboard. 14 points scored within 30 seconds by the Cougars on a couple of miscues by the Bear River Bruins. There's a good shot at Terry Logue. He has got to be an unhappy camper here. I'm glad that we're up here in the quasi booth as opposed to being in that locker room.
It's not going to be a comfortable halftime show for those young men.
Wow, that was who would have called that?
They had played very well.
They did.
Coming up to the last 30 seconds, and then the wheels began to wobble.
Yeah, that low snap from Center. They've been having good snaps all night long. Get a low snap. Smith fumbled it forward. And let's take a look at this now as going back to pass, a big rush on him again.
Let's take a look at Kimball and see what happened with that ball.
It was a wobbly pass.
It looks like he should have it right there in his hand.
Yeah, and then when it got knocked away and then caught. Boy, just one of those things. Had he just knocked it down to the ground, that was the end of because the interception wasn't going to make any difference anyway.
not at all.
And but Kimball's got some sure hands, but he knocked it down, and that was Tate that came up with it. Good coverage, and watch it again. Bear River's got good coverage on the defender.
Anderson attempted to throw that into double coverage. I mean, last play of the half, what was the worst thing that was going to happen?
Yeah. One of the receivers fell down, and then he got double coverage coming over. And going up for it is Kimball right there. You can see it coming into his hands. And now all he's got to do is just knock it to the ground or catch it. And so as he comes down with it, he's got it, brings it into his stomach, and then the defender looks like he reaches in. Now he's a defender. The offensive player reaches in, knocks it away. It goes up in the air, and Tate gets it. Unbelievable. How do you do that? Oh, there it is.
What a
there
catch.
It goes. Yeah.
Really nice grab. That could have very easily hit the ground.
Yep, that's the way the ball bounces. Bear River goes into the halftime trailing 14-0.
It was like a Hail Mary.
Yeah, well, it was unbelievable. Look at old Ragosa standing there going, what in the world happened? Jake Savoy walking by, head down, and going, whoa.
And you know Kimball feels bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
Wow, what a tough spot.
There's your YouTube.com user Game of the Week scoreboard. 14-0 at the half with 2 scores in 36 seconds. Let's take a look at the Bear River cheerleaders as they come out and do a routine here at center of the field. When you go to do the
The winner goes to the Bear River Bruins cheerleaders, led by Captains Madison Perry and Courtney Burks, along with Aspen Napier.
Nice routine in there, a little bit short, but by the Bear River cheerleaders, and they'll proceed to the sideline as we're here at halftime. Marty Mortensen along with Scott Hopper, and there's your Bear River scoreboard at 14-0 in favor of center. And I'd like to let you know that you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River football on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The Owl has been part of Mill Street for 132 years. The hand-carved Austrian cherrywood bar was built in 1880, and the food has become legendary with entrees including steak and prawns cooked to perfection.
We put 3 new HD TVs in the bar and the lounge area. We're going to be starting a Monday Night Football special. We'll have different specials in the bar.
Enjoy a great meal with family and friends at the new Owl Grill and Saloon. We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
There's your crescent moon high over the top of J. David Ramsey Stadium. We're here at halftime, and we're just about ready. There we are. That's Marty Mortensen along with Scott Hopper saying thank you for joining us here tonight. Scott, 36 seconds left to go in the half, no score. Next thing you know, you've turned away for any length of time. You've got a score of 14-0.
Well, I certainly hope the people at home didn't go to the refrigerator for a snack, or they would have missed all the scoring in the first half. Surprised me, as it probably did you too.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, a couple of miscues on the kick with the big return by center, and then the fumble on the snap from for Bear River when they got the ball back. Next thing you know, it's 14-0, 36 seconds off the clock, and an unbelievable catch in the end zone, which we described there before halftime. And that's just the way it goes. The ball bounces in funny directions. Well, let's see if Bear River can come back in the second half. Now we'll take a walk around the foothills as the Pioneer Valley League shows Center and Placer at 2-0, Bear River at 1-1, and trailing here in this ball game with a 6-1 record. Followed by Lincoln, Colfax, and Foothill at 0-2, 1-6. On the regular season so far. And why don't you tell us about Sierra Foothill League?
Okay, good. We have Granite Bay sitting at the top at 2-0 and a 4-3 over in all. We have Del Oro at 2-0 also, and they're playing each other tonight. So there will be one undefeated team moving forward this next week, and Nevada Union plays. Is it Del Oro next week? Is that where you are?
Yep.
Fantastic. Here we are. So we have Rockland at 1-1 with a 4-3 overall. And then we have the Miners who are looking to turn their season around and make the playoffs at 3-4 and 1-1 in the Sierra Foothill League with Wood Creek and Roseville 0-2. And tonight they have Roseville. I did read in the paper that Dave Humphers was not going to underestimate an 0-2 team because tonight is a very important contest for them. We're setting up for the second half. There's roughly 2.5 minutes until the second half will get under the way. So let's jump over and take a look at the volleyball. We have Placer sitting at top, and I did see the Bear River Placer game, and Placer looks real tough. Bear River sitting at 6-1. They do match up one more time. Both have very, very good records, and they're both very solid volleyball teams. Colfax at 2-2 with a 5-10 overall. A little less than the top two teams. And then bringing up the rear, we have a 1-5 Lincoln, and we have a Center at 1-6, and Foothill at 0-4. Top two teams are really going to set the pace here. I did hear that the Placer team does have 3 young ladies that did play on the Junior Olympics team. So they're going to be real solid moving forward. Bear River coach was telling me that he was a little surprised that his girls did play a little timid in game 1, and it was not close. Game 2 and game 3 were a lot closer. Bear River did win game 2 and made it a little more competitive. So let's jump over to the Sierra Foothill League. Granite Bay sitting at the top at 6-0 and 31-5 overall. Del Oro at 4-2 at 18-6. 2 very good records. Rockland 4-2, 22-12 overall. Roseville at 3-3 at 21-15, still a very good record. Nevada Union, which is a rebuilding year, at 0-5, which many people find surprising. They're 13-8 overall. Wood Creek 0-5 and 9-13 overall. I have not personally been out to see Nevada Union this year. I did see them at a scrimmage against Bear River. Bear River did not have a problem taking on the Division I school. I think ultimately it was a 3-0 game.
Don't forget to join us next week as your Nevada Union Miners take on the Del Oro Golden Eagles. You can check that game out if you can't be at the game at Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, and there's 8 ways to watch all this exciting football action in the foothills. There you go with Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, Wave Broadband, ACTV Channel 20, and special on youtube.com/user/Game of the Week, Touchdown Productions, complete showing of the high school football games in the area. So we'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River football on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools. We have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics. We have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world. We carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair it or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home and has a new line of whole house fans which will save you energy. They're also your headquarters for big screen TVs in Grass Valley, including the new 3D TVs, and feature the First Alert security systems as well as the famous Beam Central Vac system. It's fun and function at the Beam Easy Living Center in Grass Valley.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The fun starts at Top This, your premier accessory outfitter for truck, RV, marine, and fishing. Top This is Grass Valley's only outfitter with access to millions of products and the knowledge to help you choose what's right for you. They're serious about outfitting your truck, boat, or RV. As for fishing, talk to Chuck. Top This, your premier accessory outfitter for truck, RVs, marine, and fishing. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the foothill leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks for joining us tonight, and be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions sports team will select the most deserving NU player and honor them with a beautiful plaque made by Stuckey's. So stay tuned after the game for the Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers, and coming up immediately after this exclusive telecast.
Now there's your Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game Award. Very nice plaque engraved by Stuckey Jewelers and Stuckey Engravers, I should say. Sorry. And Bear River has come out on the field. We've got to come up with a player of the game for Bear River. But so far tonight, Scott, it's been we really haven't seen much. It's been a defensive struggle, except for that last 36 seconds. And Bear River was late coming out of the out of their locker room, I guess. But so far we've got a couple of good plays in there on defense. Cody Hurd, Zach Winter, Dowling, and that touchdown-saving tackle by Reese that Cougars turned into a touchdown with 6 seconds left to go in the first half. But all in all, we're going to have to keep an open mind here, and hopefully Bear River can turn it around, and we'll be able to get a good Player of the Game award. There's your YouTube.com Game of the Week scoreboard, and that shows it right there. 14 points within 36 seconds at the end of the first half. So Bear River will get the ball to start the second half, and we'll have to see what happens, Scott.
I wouldn't even know where to begin to find a player of the game so far. It's been very quiet, and if it weren't for the last 30 seconds, I wouldn't really know where to look for one on either side of the field here.
Well, talking to the coaches on Thursday, the Bear River has not lost a game after having a week off for the school, having a week off and not going to school. They have not in the last 6 years when they've had that situation. And so Bear River's got a big hurdle to keep up with that record. As we'll start the second half, Bear River trailing by 14 points. They'll get the ball and see if they can mount some sort of offense. It's just been that is a good point. Monday night, I gave up on the Monday night football game, and next thing I know, I turned it on with about 3 minutes left to go in the game, and it was Peyton Manning had put him up on top after trailing 24-0. So 35 unanswered points. So I guess there's hope springs eternal. But at the practices, they didn't look flat this yesterday. So who knows? Maybe that has some sort of effect. And the crowd isn't really into the game tonight because there's not that many people here in the way of fans, and it's with school being out, the students aren't here. So let's see what happens. Dowling's back, and along with Johnson, they'll get the kickoff. Let's see what they can do. Big, deep kick taken in there by Dowling. They're going to hand it off, and coming around the right side, and a block in the back, and there's a flag. Yes, sir. That's unfortunate. A good run back. And that blocking in the back was not a good thing to do, but that'll cost them 10 yards, so they'll start deeper in their own territory.
That's definitely not the way to start the second half.
No. So once again, special teams affecting the outcome in this game. So Bear River, instead of starting on their own 30, will be back on their own 20. I mean their own 10.
So Marty, a loss here would reduce them down to possibly no better than third place.
Yeah, with another good season, but they lose a couple of key games, and that just happens. So coming into the game is Reese, going out as Botsford. No gain on that first running play. Very conservative play calling here to start this second half. Dowling in motion, the handoff. Over the, he breaks it out, gets a block, and he gets a first down. All the way out to the 25-yard line. Good run in there by Dowling following his blocker.
He did do a nice job following that blocker and picked up, 15 yards. That's one of the better plays that we've seen out of the Bruins all night. Ragoza comes out.
So single back in the backfield behind in motion. There's the handoff over the right side, and carrying the ball is Johnson. And he gets maybe a couple.
It looked like the same play, but in the other direction.
Tackle made on by Perry. He's kind of shook up a little bit. He's shaking it off. They've got some pretty big boys out there. Number 62, that's Bracey. He's 315 pounds, 6 foot tall. That'd be tough to knock him around. In motion is Dowling. Pitch back to him over the left side. Big hole. Picks up the first down, and he gets it out to about the 36-yard line.
Turnover.
Oh, he fumbled the ball, and center came up with it. I missed that. Wow. just when they looked like they were starting out and getting a little momentum, 2 first downs in a row.
It was another great run by Dowling, but apparently they stripped him.
So now in good field position are the Cougars. Handoff over the right side, big hole. He just slips, or he was on his way to the races coming up. And Kim, let's take a look at that fumble here.
That was Dowling running off to the left side. And he makes a great run. Good read again behind his back.
They just tackled
the ball. There's the ball right there, comes out.
Big break there for the Cougars.
Tough break, tough break.
He couldn't, and so they're on the move, 2nd down and 2. They got to come up with a big defensive play here. And there was a fumble right there, and I think Bear River may have gotten it back. Let's see. No, they didn't. The ball was knocked out by Valera, the ball carrier. The ball was knocked away. And it looks like Savoy knocked it out but couldn't recover. So that'll take a look at that replay here.
The handoff to Blair up the middle, and that was number 52 that made the strip, and that's Zach Winter. And Blair got back on it.
He just stole the ball away from Winter. That brings up 3rd down and about 7. Going to be a pass, a penalty flag over the middle, and that ball is caught, but for the 1st down. But there was a penalty flag, and let's see what they call. Is that the line of scrimmage? It could be. It could be against the Cougars. Let's see. Illegal procedure. That'll bring the play back. Cooper was the reception.
The Bear River defense has been on the field a long time tonight.
Illegal formation on the offense. Only 6 on the line.
So Bear River dodged the bullet there. So now it's 3rd and 10.
Okay, we're going to see a pass.
Now let's see how they defend against this. Here come the Cougars. The fans are stomping their feet. They want a big defensive stop here. 3 backs in the backfield. There's a handoff. Big hole. And he's going to go to the 10. 5 touchdown. Number 2, that is Valera again. Boy, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he was gone.
I think the Bruins were thinking the same thing I was.
Yeah.
It was a pass play, and he ran it right up the gut.
Well, that formation that they just showed there on that start of that play, that was the one that they ran for the touchdown on. So a run play with, so Bear River falls behind now. It'll be 20-0. An extra point here be 21. And nonchalantly, Cooper kicks that ball in through the uprights, and Bear River has really got themselves in a big hole. 2 fumbles have turned into scores for the Cougars.
And here's the replay. You'll look and see straight shotgun, handoff to Blair, and he just goes right up the middle.
Right up the middle. And once he gets into the secondary, missed by Dowling.
Nobody touched him.
Nope, nobody on him. And then he just turns on the afterburners, and there's no contest as Edie comes up and tries to catch him, but he outruns him. So Bear River now has really dug themselves in a hole, 21-0. Oh, how a complexion of a game can change. And there's your YouTube.com user Game of the Week scoreboard. 8:24 left to play in this 3rd quarter. They didn't take them long, 3 minutes to and about 36 seconds, and that to score that one.
So in the last 4 minutes, there have been 4 scores.
Yes. Worth the playing time. 3 scores.
Yes, 3.
So Dowling back to receive along with Johnson. Good kick. Coming up with it is, and now they hand it off to Johnson. Oh, he gets hammered at the 25-yard line. Whoa, he was really hit. He was on his way to the races too. Rees comes up, and senior, 220 pounds, 5'11", just hammered him. The ball spotted on the 26. Looked like he was going to go.
So it was a handoff, and then Johnson just cut it straight up the field, and he got absolutely leveled at the 26-yard line. Take a look at it right here. Here comes the blow. Oh, took him right off his feet.
Here's a handoff back to Dowling. Dowling trying to turn it up back to live action. He gets a couple.
Dowling back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more for the Bruins.
The Cougars look like they're really fired up now.
They are.
They smell blood in the water. They will remain undefeated and in the hunt for the Pioneer Valley League Championship. Placer most likely will be in their way.
That ought to be a good game between Placer and Center. All right, now here's Smith. Low snap again. He picks it up, looking downfield, and he's coming up, and there's a flag someplace. Maybe it's roughing the passer on this end, and it looked like a last-minute reach-in by the defender. Roughing the passer, that's the call. That's 15 yards. And that was almost a big completion as Kimball went up for it, and just at the very last minute, the ball was knocked away right out of his hands.
And that was the quarterback, Anderson, playing the safety position. It's not often you see the quarterback playing both ways.
He's got a lot of talent, so that makes a big difference. Definitely don't want him to get hurt, but he's playing safety. So now it's 1st and 10 on their own 43. There's a good snap now, big rush over the middle, and that is it looked like another penalty down. That pass went to Ragosa. Uh-oh, now it's against Bear River, according to Center. Let's see what they call. See how they're going to step this one off. Oh.
What?
Personal foul on, let's see, he said it was against.
Correction. Dead ball foul, personal foul on Rick.
Oh, okay. So that 15 yards they got to get the first down was negated, and now it's 1st down and 25. So Bear River just cannot get out of their own way here in this 3rd quarter. 7:24 left.
So Placer would meet up with Center on November 2nd at home, which could be a real interesting thing, as that is the last week, the last game of the PVL season.
Right. Quick pass, coming in for it on a slant. And another fumble, and Center's got it again. They signal. Yes, they do. Man. Now they're discussing it here. Let's see what they call.
It looked like they ran the slant to Kimball.
There's a good shot of the Cougar fans over there. They're happy as can be. Let's see what they call. The offense hasn't gotten off the field. The defense is still standing out there. Would they say he was down or didn't have control of the ball? Or let's see what they say.
We have an inadvertent whistle. We go back to previous spot. Repeat 1st down.
Boy, they dodged the bullet there. Again, inadvertent whistle.
I don't understand that call.
No, I don't either. Well, apparently they blew. now Smith back, shotgun formation. Pass out to Reese, and he's going to pick up maybe 5.
Andrew Reese on the reception, good for a couple of yards. Up to the 42-yard line.
6:47. They're going to have to get the ball downfield. This little short stuff with 25 yards to go for a first down. And it brings up, I thought it was 1st and 25, but now I think it's
third down and 16.
It is third
How
down.
did they
I don't know. They missed a down someplace.
Inadvertent whistle, was it?
Well, they shouldn't have taken a play away.
No.
So it's third down and long then. Looking, 4 in the pattern, rolling out. He's got a man, and then is it caught? It is complete, but it's going to be short of the first down. Another flag on the, that could be a hold, yep.
That was a very nice catch by Kimball.
Kimball's got great hands. They're going to back him up again.
It was a low ball, and he went down and he got it. Very nice.
That moves them all the way back to the 25-yard line. Still, Bear River unable to move. The offense has really sputtered the last 2 games.
On the offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, third down. Third down and 28 to the Bruins.
So here come the Bruins. 3rd and forever. Looking, got 3 men in the pattern. Rolling out, looking. Throws it downfield. He's got it. Kimball wide open. He's got it. Going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. Wow. Kimball got behind the safety, and that ball was right on the money. And
Smith rolled out, and he unloaded that from the 23-yard line.
Well, Smith's got a strong arm.
That was a great pass.
And Kimball just ran right underneath it, caught it.
Maybe that's the spark we need at 5:55.
Yeah. 58-yard completion. So Bear River will have the ball on the, looks like the 19-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Well, maybe they can parlay that into something. There's a handoff to Dowling. Cuts it back inside. Fumbles the ball again. And it looks like center came up with it, and they did. Dowling is really, oh, they were on a move, and coming up with the ball is big number 80 is Cooper.
Let's take a look at the replay on the pass play, the 58-yard pass play here. Smith rolling out. And just chucked it. And look at it, long. It's out of the screen, he threw it so high. Hit him in stride.
And then they get down and on the 19-yard line, and they turn the ball over on a fumble. Now, Dowling has come off of, he was hurt in that Colfax game, and he missed last week. So maybe that has some sort of adverse reaction to him here late in this game. Here's a handoff, right side. And coming up and making the stop on him, a big tackle. That was Winter.
And again, the Bear River defense is on the field. It's going to be a tough, tough game. As soon as they get that momentum going,
yep, I know.
it's just taken away.
Looks like it's going to be against center. Half the distance to the goal, looks like. That's what they call personal foul against center.
Half the distance to the goal. Second down.
So now it's 2nd down and about 12. There's a quick handoff, trying to take it over the right side. Can't do it. And that goes nowhere.
Center ball carriers walled up at about the original line of scrimmage.
And McKnight and Winter in on the tackle. Clock continues to run. Center continues to run the ball, and the clock continues to run. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 11. Power I formation. Quick handoff. First man through, and that goes for maybe a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down.
About the 10-yard line go the Cougars. Zach Winter at the bottom of the pile. Let's go bring up fourth down and about 8, 7 or 8.
So deep in his own end zone to kick. Bear River should get good field position, but they lost about 3 minutes off the clock.
Clock continues to run.
Yep. High snap, almost blocked. He gets it away, and he's going to get out of the way of it. And downed in there is Blake Tate. So it'll be Bear River ball on the their own 48-yard line. Let's see if, yep, Dowling's back in there again. So Smith now, he's going to be putting that ball in the air almost every time. Now there's Kimball again, and it gets down to about the 43-yard line. Is there another penalty again? Stopping the clock.
There is a flag on the ground at around the 50.
Illegal procedure against the Bruins.
They just can't catch a break.
No. Kimball has caught quite a few passes here tonight that have been called back because of illegal procedure or off. 6 on the line. So here comes Smith again. Look out, he's going to get sacked. Now he breaks away. Now he's going to run it, and he runs to the sideline, gets a good block by Dowling, and he picks up a couple. He looked like he was going to get sacked for about a 5-yard loss there, Scott.
He did a nice job on a broken play.
That'll bring up second down and about 6.
Second down and 5.
Coming over the sideline is Smith with a play. Berkstad in the ball game at right tackle. Wraparound draw, and that goes to Botsford, and he's going to try to turn the corner, can't do it. Got the first down.
Down to about the 35-yard line. That's good for a Bruins. First down.
3:26 left here in this third quarter, and the Bruins have got to score on this drive here, Scott. There's just if they're going to get back in this ball game with this late.
Let's take a look at the replay on that. Smith came back to drop back and just ran a wraparound draw, and he came up through the slot. Very nice downfield blocking.
So here come the Bruins. Smith back to pass out into the flat. He's got one-on-one, but coming up making a great tackle. That was on Kramer. And number 5 was Tolentino. Good one-on-one tackle. So that picks up about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
The Bruins' leading receiver is Kimball. He has 520 yards on the season.
Pass over the middle. That's caught in there. Looks like Dowling. So first down. Dowling came out of the backfield, rolled out, and then rolled in behind the linebacker and caught that pass for a first down. So the Bruins on the move again. Here they come. Rolling out, and he's got And they're going to call a flag, I would think. Oh, there's a fumble, but Bear River recovers it. Looked like a block in the back. Boy, he got hammered too. Heads up play in there. His knee was down. Okay, but on that ball was 55, and that is Aaron Cloyd. First time we've called his number. That was 55.
Take a look at the replay just to check on that. Was he down? No, he made it. No, ball came out. Ball definitely came out. There's Cloud right there.
Yeah, he got
good call, Marty.
Okay, here comes Reese again on that catch, and he gets hit right away, and that'll bring up third down and short.
The Bruins definitely need 6 here, or this is good night.
Yeah. Because the Cougars can score from any part of the field, and a letdown would be really something for the Bruins. So quick handoff, going for the first down, and they got it. It looks like carrying the ball carrier was Reese. First down. That'll be first and goal with Reese has been a workhorse tonight.
This is a nice drive.
Yeah, it is.
As I recall, I think they have 3 or 4 first downs in a row here.
On offense, because of his shoulder, he wasn't going to, and a pinched nerve, he wasn't going to play on offense. There's Dowling. He's going to be blocking. There he is down the left side. Did he take it in? Close. Dowling and the ball carrier down to about the half-yard line.
Looked like Hurd came into the game as a decoy.
Yeah, he was. Good fake. They thought when Hurd comes in, they think he's going to be getting that ball because in short yardage situation, Hurd is a strong runner. So now down to about looks like his ball sitting on the 1-yard line. And he comes up short, didn't make it. That was Reese, the ball carrier, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Here comes Hurd, and the clock runs out, so they'll come all the way down to our end of the field now, though, Scott.
You know, I'm looking forward to it. I can't see all the way down there.
All right, YouTube.com user Game of the Week scoreboard. There it is, 21-0 here as the Center Cougars are putting on a running exhibition here tonight. It's generating the big yards against this Bear River defense. Of course, Bear River has fumbled the ball away twice that turned into scores, and then they had that big special teams run back on them and that was the first score of the ball game. So they've got a score here. Coach Savoy is out there talking to his offense.
Cody Hurd is a big loss to the team on the offensive side of the ball. He does have 9 touchdowns. He leads the team in scoring so far this season. You know,
don't forget, you can order your game DVD from Touchdown Productions, and just go out to touchdownproductions.com/store and place your order, or give Gil a call at 274-2206 and be happy to fill that for you. Any game, over 1,500 of them out there in the archives. All the way back to 1997, 16 years. Here we go. Oh, there's Hurd didn't make it. It came up short. Well, they got to go for it here. Wow, would that be something if they couldn't punch it in?
You know, we have a great view here, and the people at home also have a great cameraman down there on the ground.
So let's see what happens. Reese comes into the ball game. This is it. This is your ball game right here. Bear River going to get back in it. They're going to have to rolling out, and he's going to get sacked. Oh my goodness! He had 2 receivers, Dowling and Kimball, out in the end zone all alone. He didn't have enough time to throw it. I'm surprised at that play, short like that.
I would agree.
Wow.
It's not that Smith had a tremendous amount of time
No, he
there
didn't.
to read the defense.
But I would think a ball up the middle or just a rollout or a pitch or something to the outside might have been the call. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a quick score pretty soon here, because he breaks it out to the outside, still on his feet. Tackles being made in about up to the 20-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Because the wind has been taken out of the Bruins' sails, and the defense has been out there a long time tonight. I would agree that a long run is very possible.
So that's 1st and 10 on their own 20. Well, you got to hand it to them. They put in a big defensive stand, recovered a couple of key fumbles, and they put on a very good performance here tonight. They'll be running the ball all night long now. A fake pitch, but a handoff, and let's see, coming up with the ball, that's number 50. He's Salcido. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 6. 10:43 and counting. Center in no hurry. That could have put that difference of not getting that score there really puts Bear River in the hole. Quick handoff and nowhere to go, and penalty marker down. Barrios in on that tackle along with about 6 other defensive players.
The Bruin offense is definitely going to have to look within itself and ask a few questions, because it's been a long time since they have hung 6 on the board. Okay, let's take a look at the replay here. That was Belair up the middle, and a gang of players.
Kramer in there.
Who's that? Savoy looked like he was attempting to strip the ball.
And also Kramer, but his forward motion was stopped.
On the offense. Half the distance and you're starting from foul. Repeat second down.
So the
foul was against the Cougars.
That'll bring the ball back to about the 11-yard line. And it will be 2nd and about 20. Clock continues to run.
A pick 6 would be helpful for the Bruins.
Yeah, they won't be throwing the ball. They have to get a fumble recovery, and Cougars have not fumbled it tonight. When they fumbled once, but it was recovered by the Cougars. There's that quarterback keeper over the left side. And Cody Hurd stops him with a big tackle.
3rd down and long for the Cougars.
I doubt whether they'll put the ball in the air. Maybe. There's that obvious passing down.
Or they may be just satisfied with a punt and just let the clock go.
Bear River hasn't scored offensively in seven quarters, so rolling out, he's going to pass, looking downfield, and now he's going to run it, and being caught from behind by, that was Savoy. Well, Bear River could get good field position again.
Number 4th down for the Cougars.
Going back is Johnson and Dowling. Savoy comes out. Oh, almost blocked. Oh, it almost hit. That almost hit Ragosa. So inside Cougar territory, Bear River's on the move again with 8:21 left to go in this ball game. thing about the game, it's been going very fast.
It has. What time is it?
Well, it's only 9 o'clock.
And we had a 7:30
so we had
kick.
a 7:15 start.
7:15 kick. Okay.
So here come the Bruins. Looking, Smith is going to get sacked again, and all the way back to the 40-yard line. And that was by Dobbins, number 52. They're just keying off now on the Bruin front line. It's just a race to the quarterback. They know what they're going to do. They've got to get back on them.
Let's take a look at the replay on that.
Mike.
There's one number 52 coming through. That's Dobbins. He just came straight through the middle.
So it's second down and about 22.
So they're just running a blitz package, just bringing a linebacker in every time.
No one's picking him up. Right over the middle, it's intercepted, and that is by Graval's number 1, and he's going to go all the way down the sideline.
It looked like the ball might have been tipped
at the line of scrimmage, I think. Boy, it's gone from bad to worse for the Bruins. 7:21.
Center takes over on the Bear River 25-yard line.
Gravals was the picked it off.
A couple of tough weeks for the Bruins, after starting the season at 6-0 and then dropping 2 in the PVL.
And without an offensive score. All right, here come the Cougars. Handoff, left side, big hole, breaks a few tackles. I say breaks a few arm tackles because now Bear River just tackling with their arms. They've kind of, and that was Belair again.
Let's take a look at the replay after the interception. And here he is. That's Gervais. Just takes it up the sideline. Bruins chasing him. And they do get him out of bounds, so at least the clock does stop.
Well, now it's first and 10, but and Bear River calls a timeout with 6:56. Don't forget, there's your new Game of the Week channel, YouTube. Game of the Week, Touchdown Productions. There it is right there. Go out to touchdownproductions.com, check the link, and you go out and watch all of this exciting football action here in the foothills.
Marty, and I can speak for a fan of the YouTube channel of Game of the Week. I enjoy watching the replay of the game. I see things that I didn't see the first time. At the same time, if I were seeing it for the first time, the quality is excellent. And I enjoy it.
Don't have to download it into your computer. Just watch it as it comes up. It's nice to be able to have that opportunity to watch that. So once again, the Cougars on the move. Low snap, but a handoff. Big hole, walks it into the end zone. That is Belair again. That'll bring it up to with an extra point, 28-0. And who would suspect that? I'll tell you what, I've been watching the Bear River Bruins for a long, long time. And they used to play center. They weren't in the league. And they used to play him on the second or third game of the season. And they were like a doormat for the Bruins.
That is what I recall.
Yeah.
I don't recall a team of 27-0.
Bad snap. And trying to run it in. Once again, and he makes it in. That young man, DeJean Belair, is doing it all himself tonight. No wonder he's. That was 7. That was Anderson. I thought it was a 2 that I saw. Apologize for that.
Well, I believe last week those two young men, Anderson and Belair, I think they put up, they were involved in 6 touchdowns and totaled 388 yards. Okay, here's the replay
of the touchdown.
So it was a handoff, up the gut, stutter step, and then just cut it right up the middle. And Bear River's there not putting a body on anybody now. They're just trying to arm tackle.
They just want the game to be over with. Let's go back into the locker room, get our clothes changed, and come out to practice on Monday and try to regroup.
Looked like a Mexican bullfighter.
Yeah.
Let's look at that extra point and see what happened with the snap. Was it a bad snap?
Yeah, low
snap. There it was, broken play. But when things are going right for your team, they generally go right. And that was Anderson, the quarterback and safety,
and he makes a
taking
2-point conversion out of it. Takes it into the corner of the end zone.
So we're at 29-0 with 6:50 to go in a game.
Oh, kind of a shank kick off side of his foot, and Bear River will get it up to about the 35-yard line.
And that was Reese on the return.
And the Bruins will have pretty good field position to start this possession.
We got a score in from Placer here. Placer 7, Lincoln 7. So Lincoln is doing quite well.
So could you imagine if we were calling out Center as the PVL leader?
Wouldn't
that would be a surprise.
Boy, how things change. There's your scoreboard right there for Smith looking downfield, and he's going to have to run it. He's going to run to the sideline, and he gets knocked out of bounds. And he picks up some yardage, but
clock management, I guess, would be the positive thing to say. And there's a good shot of Coach Savoy and quarterback Smith. It's been a tough night for the team in red.
There's this direct snap, rolling out, and he's no place to go, and he has to eat the ball, and he gets sacked again. That's Jason Perry on the sack.
Number 51, Jason Perry, and 52, Preston Dobbins, double up on the tackle.
They're just shooting their linebackers. They are just coming. Floodgates are open.
And the clock continues to run. 29-0. It's been
Here's the replay. Let's take a look at these linebackers just coming in after quarterback Smith. There's no stopping these guys. Excellent work, Remington King.
On doing the camera right down there on the field. And Smith holding that ball out there pretty loosely, and it could have fumbled that one. And now another rollout, looking, no place to go, and he's going to get sacked again. Picked up a couple of yards, but he's just flattened in there by number, it looked like 57. And Dylan is limping. 52. That was Dobbins again. 4th down. Bear River will have to kick.
Smith is in the shotgun formation. No?
No, this is a 4th down.
Okay, good.
Into the kick, and it should be Harwood. High snap, put the big rush on. He gets the kick away. Short kick is going to be taken on the run, and they get him at the 50-yard line. That was Rivales.
You know, at this juncture in time, you might as well just go for it. You're down 29-0. I mean, what do you at this?
Well, it would if you would have had shorter yardage to go after. It was like 3rd down and from here to Lodi, so there was no. They were a 4th down and that long, and it was just no way. There was no way they were going to make it with that pass rush.
And they haven't been able to move the
No,
ball
they
all
haven't been
night.
able to, no.
Just give it to them, let them run the clock. And
There's a handoff, cutting it back. And he is stopped. I have already heard that out here at practice from Coach Logue.
Cody Hurt's coming off holding his shoulder.
He's got that pinched nerve in his neck. There's a handoff. Got into the secondary, and it's a first down. Cordial made the tackle. 4-10. Ball on about the 38-yard line. Oh, it's a keeper and going nowhere, and that was in there by, that was Botsford. He's played a good game tonight on defense.
He is playing a good game. He's a name that you've been saying quite often.
Yep. So it'll bring up second down and about 12. Handoff up the middle, big hole. Still on his feet. And he's could go down. He's at the 10, the 5 touchdown once again. Villar again. Wow.
It's kind of interesting. Here we sit with 3 minutes to go in the game.
And they got their
still
first
starters in there. Wow.
Well, they're just, they've been the doormat for Bear River all these years, and they beat them for the first time last year, and now they're just well, you know, the Bear River was in trouble when the Cougars scored 36 points. I mean, with 36 seconds, scored 2 touchdowns at the end of the half, and that was kind of all she wrote. And that kick is good. That is Cooper. He's only a junior. He's got a strong leg. 36-0.
Not that the stands were ever full, but right now they're very thin.
Yes.
Tonight, the Bear River Bruins JV team beat Center. Bear River 14, Center 12. Congratulations to the JV team. And the freshman team victorious yesterday.
Well, the injury by Cody Hurd is certainly a setback.
Yep. Well, he's back. Let's see. I think I see him back.
You see him back there?
Yeah, he's back there.
Let's take a look at the touchdown again. And he just went right up the middle, and watch him bounce side to side. He's really a good cutback. Nice.
Dowling had him in his sights, but then he just cut it to the outside.
And that's your starting tailback. Still in the ball game.
Still in the ball game. They're just adding it on. I wouldn't be surprised they might try an onside kick here. Just to really rub it in their face.
I wonder if Coach Savoy and Coach Logue have run the score on them in the past.
A squibber kick, nobody over there. See if it gets out of bounds, and it does, so it'll be a penalty. Bear River will get it. There was nobody there. I mean, they were, for all intents and purposes, that was pretty close to being an onside kick, because this number 80 Cooper, he can put the ball in the end zone. So with 3:04 left, Bear River will take over on their own 35. Tipton comes into the ball game. Dowling comes out.
Bear River still has their starters in the ball game.
Some of them. Now they got There's the handoff. Up the middle, that's Tipton. And doing the quarterback duties is Cameron Barrios.
Number 3, Joe Strand on the stop.
Handoff. Over the right side, that's Johnson.
Johnson, 25 for the Bruins at the midfield.
I do notice on center, they do have some clean uniforms out on the field now.
Inside handoff again. There's a hole going around the left side. He's up to about the 32-yard line of the Cougars. That's Tipton again, running up some yardage. 1:33 left.
Here comes the replay.
Yeah.
And that's Tipton on the carry. He's a junior, 147. Coming right into your living room. Nice camera work.
Tackle in there by Anderson.
Nice job, Daniel Paddock. Great camera work.
Anderson still in the ball game. Their starting quarterback. Sometimes I just don't understand how that works. So Barrios now taking a snap, inside handoff again. Same play around the left side, trying to take it in, and he's down to about the 9-yard line. That's Tipton. One-man wrecking crew going on here. The clock continues to run. Timeout's going to be called. Bear River going to try to punch the ball in.
It would be nice to see a score out of the Bruins.
That would be 8 consecutive quarters without an offensive score. There's your touchdown production truck bringing you all this action. And here we are up all by ourselves. Marty Mortensen along with Scott Hopper in the dark. And it's been a dark evening if you're a Bear River fan, Scott.
Hey, very nice analogy. It has been tough, I have to say. I feel like the game we thought we were going to get didn't quite happen.
No, it didn't. So here is the first and just outside the first and goal. That's a handoff again. Was that to Tipton again?
It was. It's good to see him getting some work.
Yeah. So Edie comes in with the play.
The 7. Second and goal.
Leonard comes in the ball game here. Fake handoff, rolling out, pass in the flat, and Barrios. That was intended for Edie. 2 seconds. Well, they let the clock run as they could have got one more play in, but there's your final score. Oh, take a look at the replay first here. Almost a touchdown.
Good effort by Edie.
And there's your YouTube.com user game of the week scoreboard. And that was all center as they come away with a big victory, 36-0. And that was one of the biggest points put up against Bear River this season, I believe. And it was a tough loss, but hopefully the Bruins can rebound next week as they have another home game here at J. David Ramsey Field.
So now looking at the two teams that sit atop, possibly atop, Center and Placer, Bear River, they scored against Placer on a pick 6, and they did give up 14 against that high-powered offense. Maybe there's a lot to be said for this Center team battling Placer here on November 2nd. That would be an interesting contest to attend.
Yeah, it'll be a home game, and there's your Pioneer Valley League scoreboard as the. Well, Placer has not won yet tonight. They were tied 7-7 in the third quarter, and so Bear River now moves to 1-2. In order to get into the playoffs, you've got to have 2 league victories. So they're going to have to beat Foothill or Lincoln.
And Lincoln is hanging tough with Placer.
Yeah.
So they have their work cut out for them, even though they started out the season at 6-0.
All right, I'd like to remind you that you've been watching exclusive coverage of Bear River football on your Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The Owl has been part of Mill Street for 132 years. The hand-carved Austrian cherrywood bar was built in 1880, and the food has become legendary with entrees including steak and prawns cooked to perfection.
We put 3 new HD TVs in the bar and the lounge area. We're going to be starting a Monday night football special. We'll have different specials in the bar.
And enjoy a great meal with family and friends at the new Owl Grill and Saloon. We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, welcome back to J. David Ramsey Stadium on the campus of Bear River High School as the crowd continues to file out here as it's been a tough game tonight for the Bear River Bruins, losing by a score of 36-0. And don't forget, next week, your NU Miners take on the Del Oro Golden Eagles at Del Oro for a very crucial big game next week. And if you can't make it to the game, don't forget to watch the game on Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, Wave Broadband Channel 20, or go out to youtube.com/game of the week, and you'll be able to see all the exciting action here in the foothills. We'll be right back after these final messages.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools. We have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics. We have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world. We carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair it or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home and has a new line of whole house fans which will save you energy. They're also your headquarters for big screen TVs in Grass Valley, including the new 3D TVs, and feature the First Alert security systems as well as the famous Beam Central Vac system. It's fun and function at the Beam Easy Living Center in Grass Valley. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fun starts at Top This, your premier accessory outfitter for truck, RV, marine, and fishing. Top This is Grass Valley's only outfitter with access to millions of products and the knowledge to help you choose what's right for you. They're serious about outfitting your truck, boat, or RV. As for fishing, talk to Chuck. Top This, your premier accessory outfitter for truck, RVs, marine, and fishing. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Well, Scott, thank you for doing the color here tonight. Your first chance behind the mic. Did an excellent job. And why don't you tell us what you thought? Well, I didn't expect this, 36-0. I thought it with Bear River's defense and Center's defense, I thought it was going to be a lot closer game than what it turned out. And I think what was your final assessment of this game?
Well, my final assessment would be I think I did a little bit better behind the mic than the Bruins did on the field.
You certainly did that.
And I feel bad for the boys to come home after a road stand and take it on the chin this way. I did not expect this. I anticipated a low-scoring affair, and I really thought that if the Bruins were able to put up 21, I really thought they had a shot at this. Their defense has been solid all year. But to get 36 hung on you at the end of the day, you're not going to win, no matter what your defense or what your offense has to put up.
All right, Brian Hudson just comes over and gives me back my program. That was nice. He did a nice job as the stadium announcer, as usual. And your executive producer for tonight's game was Gilbert M. Dominguez. Remote coordinator, Daniel Paddock. Camera operator, Remington King, Daniel Paddock, and Paul Town. Nice job, fellas. Excellent coverage. Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen and Scott Hopper.
I guess he's going to work
well,
that.
He's going to make it. He's going to work it in there no matter what I say. Office manager, Linda Mingus. Remote facilities, Commander 2. And technical equipment provided by through Grass Valley. 30 years of TV innovation. 50 years of TV innovation. Touchdown accounting provided by Cinto Graziano LLP. Voted Nevada County's best. Player of the Game Award, Bill Slade and Sons and Stuckey Engravers. Scoreboard sponsor, the YouTube Game of the Week channel. And don't forget, we've got over 1,500 telecasts available since 1997. You can watch us 8 different ways on your Touchdown Productions Game of the Week. And for Scott Hopper, Gil Dominguez, and the rest of the Touchdown Production crew, this is Marty Mortensen saying we'll see you next time on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.